and welcome to the Giraffe Social Media Podcast. It's what social media managers are talking about. I'm Chloe Belchamber, and on today's episode, I'm direct messaging Head of Affiliate Marketing at Glass Digital, Virginia Rizzi. We'll be discussing how affiliate marketing has changed during the pandemic, how it shapes up to influencer marketing, and Virginia shares her predictions for the industry in 2022. Thank you so much for joining us on the podcast today, Virginia.
Hi, and thank you for having me. I'm really excited to get started.
Me too. Where are you joining us from today?
Today I'm actually in the office, which is the first time we've been in the office this week in a long time. So it was nice to see everyone. Really nice. So we are based in northeast of England, Newcastle.
How exciting! It must be so nice to be back in the office and
Yeah.
seeing everyone. Well, as you may or may not know, we like to kick off every episode with a round of quick-fire questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, question number one. Work from home or work from the office?
Half and a half, if it's a good answer.
Of course, we love hybrid working. Disney or Pixar?
Pixar.
LinkedIn or Twitter?
LinkedIn for work, Twitter for gossiping.
I love that. More money or more free time?
More free time.
Casual Fridays or bring your pet to work day?
Oh, bring your pet to work any zone.
Cruise the Caribbean or see Europe by train?
See Europe by train.
The Obamas or the Kardashians?
Oh, that is a tough one. I said Obamas.
Give up snacking or give up TV?
TV.
Affiliate marketing or SEO?
Affiliate marketing.
That was an easy one for you, I know. And finally, are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
Me too. Well, I love that. To get us started today, Virginia, why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself and your role at Glass Digital?
Yeah, so as I said, my name is Virginia. I've been working at Glass Digital for 3 years and a half, and I've been in affiliate marketing for 9 years now. Glass Digital is an agency that covers different channels. So we have SEO, PPC, paid social, outreach, a bit of really everything. But personally, I adapt the affiliate team, where we do a little bit of influencer within it as well, and I manage different campaigns in key sectors between fashion, travel, finance, home and garden.
Lots of industry there, very exciting. So when breaking it down into really simple terms, how does affiliate marketing work?
So affiliate marketing is a type of performance-based marketing, and it works in a very simple manner. If you think about like referral, basically, or what happens in sales, so you bring a business, and the person who introduced the business get a commission on it, and affiliate pretty much work in the same scales. Online, basically. So we need 3 parties. We need a group of affiliates, which are different size third-party sites. We need a brand, and then in the middle there is a track provider, technology provider that connect basically those sites to our brand, the brand we promote, and when those sites bring traffic and conversion, we reward those sites for the work they've done, basically. Is very cost effective, because what we do, we track all the conversion spending, and we only pay out the commissions to the affiliates if a sales is validated. So if for example someone is shopping online for a different kind of item of fashion, wants to try them on and return a few of them, we will then validate the conversions after the returns. So for the clients, it's not much budget to spend ahead. It's very cost effective.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's like one of the great parts about it, right, is that you're only paying when a sale is made. So I want to know, has affiliate marketing taken a bit of a dive during the pandemic because so many consumer shopping habits have changed and changed back?
I would say no, on top of my head, in a way that we've been quite lucky that our clients actually seen a big increase in sales over the lockdown and over the past year. But obviously, it has badly affected retailers, like the hospitality in particular or the travel sector. But overall, globally, affiliate has seen a 10% increase, and which was quite good to see because we are a little bit of a niche industry. So we were able to kind of like showcase a little bit what we can deliver, which was really great. There have been different things that happen within online shopping. So we've seen perhaps like older generation shopping online for essential, the over 50s, with even people that were kind of loyal to like certain stores and visiting the stores have been shopping online. So that's new customer for us. We also seen the increase of click and collect. So people shop online, but then collect to the store. So it's been quite good to see and like more demographics shopping online. We also seen customers getting savvier and savvier to looking for deals or reviews. I think all of us have more screen time. Therefore, if you wanted to purchase something, we put way more consideration into it. So we've been kind of like reading through product reviews, compare different products review, but also look for deals. So increase a little bit actually not a little bit, quite massively the customers we got, which was quite good to see.
Absolutely. So can you talk us through the different types of affiliate marketing campaigns and what they might each look like?
I'd like to say that any site can be an affiliate as long as we could integrate an affiliate like a link on their site. So if you think in that perspective, it opens up so many opportunities. There are what we call the traditional campaigns are around vouchers and cashback sites. So what we do, we approach different voucher code sites. We said, would you like to kind of like promote our client's brand? Put a voucher in there. What happen? Customer go on the voucher code site, click on it, get the voucher, complete the purchase, utilize the voucher, and the commission goes back to the vouchers. But we also work closer with the cashback site. So the cashback is worked in a similar manner, but the cashback goes back to a customer rather than going to a commission to the actual site. And over the lockdown, we've seen more and more charity sites working on the cashback model. So you can buy online and then your cashback is donated to a cause or to the NHS, which was really good to see. Those are what we call traditional kind of like campaigns, because I think everyone knows about voucher and cashback, and affiliate is often associated to it, but there's so many things that have been kind of like raised in the past few years. So when I started in affiliate 9 years ago, it was pretty much all vouchers, but now we have lots of opportunities to work with publication have affiliate link, they do a guide on buy products, or we work with comparison site. We can do some CSS, so it's basically Google shopping through affiliate. We can do product reviews, and there are also like technology affiliate that are quite interesting that help us to retarget the customer if they abandon the site. So I think there's so many different things we can do to affiliate at the moment. So there are loads of different campaigns.
Yeah, it's awesome to hear that it's grown so much as an industry since starting. That's really awesome to hear. But like any kind of marketing, it's really important to be able to adapt. So I want to know, what are some strategies to help businesses adapt their affiliate marketing if consumer trends continue to shift?
Of course, within affiliate, we like to plan ahead and then have a clear kind of like promotion calendar. We have some key dates that are like quite obvious, like Black Friday, January sales, where we know that perform particularly well for affiliate, and we learned for the past couple of years that those seasonalities like change, and they're not as we used to know them in a way, that because so many things have changed. So I like to think that we need to focus on key aspect to make sure that we continue to kind of like perform well, and then last minute, if you think if it makes sense, in a way that we do have long-term plan and goal for the campaign, but we also are quite quick to understand what's going on. So we would like to focus like on the news and what's happening, just make sure that we have that kind of like visibility or any changes that happen, but also anything that shift, like the weather, for example. So we are really worried about spending any budget in tendency on a sunny day, because we know people will not be online that much and buy online. So I think that's really important thing to focus on, be really aware of what's going on in the world, not just within digital, but overall the news. And then I think it's really important to focus on demographic, which is the second key point. So where we learn that if we have, for example, some stock that we need to shift, we can kind of try to target different demographics to buy these certain products. We like when a website got a different variety of categories of products. So if we feel we are a little bit stagnant, we can kind of target any customers that are slightly different from the core demographic, which is really exciting. So there is a change in demand of what happens. So I think we need to don't know exactly the demographics, but also the product that our brands sell really well. So we know that we can get a little bit creative. Perhaps if you go on the site, on the fashion site, you can find items that can be used for the over 50 and some used for much younger generation. So I think it's better to be creative and maybe build a little bit of like expectation, and then almost an internal like seasonality, like the brand own seasonality to promote a certain product, something around like Mondays or around paydays that is good to be like quite creative with this kind of like strategy. And then we need to keep a close eye on the customer like behavior and how they shop and why they're not like on site when they normally are, and just try to see if we can do any flash sale or anything that it can kind of keep us in control.
Absolutely. That's so interesting that you bring up, you need to consider like the weather, like people aren't going to be online when it's sunny or but yeah, that's so interesting, and yeah, I guess something really important to consider. So I want to talk a little bit now about influencer marketing, because almost 20% of companies spend over half their marketing budget on influencers. Is it common to integrate affiliate marketing with influencer marketing? How similar are the two?
They can both work on a performance basis. So there are lots of affinities, and we do some activities, influencer activity within affiliate marketing. Often when we have a new brand coming on board, they always ask what are our plans and thoughts about affiliate marketing. So they're really complementary. As I said, we can reward influencers for bringing traffic, and they're really useful to for us to kind of build brand awareness around those influencers. I think the main difference from experience between influencer marketing within affiliate and outside affiliate is the type of influencer we target. So while within affiliate, we still have a component of brand awareness, but we are really focused on ROI. Therefore, what we tend to do is work with nano macro influencer, which they have an engagement that is much higher than certain bigger influencers. So I would say that it's very generic, but perhaps we see more return from nano macro influencer within affiliate.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know, is it easier to track your return on investment when you work with affiliate links and influencers?
It is, but it is a certain extent, I would say. We tend to work and do like a mini campaign for where we found an influencer that as a blog as well. So what we do, we have a piece of content with a tracking link that is there for a long time. So it's almost evergreen piece of content is always available, because if we integrate an affiliate link within a swipe up or on a link in the bio within Instagram, you have a very short spam. So perhaps customer go and see the post for the longer time, but we don't have a way to like measure whether it drove a certain conversion or it contributed to a sale. So we tend to operate in that sense. So if we have a blog post, it's easier for us to measure the ROI.
That's super interesting. So is it, I follow a lot of YouTubers on YouTube, and if they have an affiliate link within that video, is that constantly running for like the entire lifespan of the video, and they can earn commission, 5-10 years down the track from that video? Wow.
This is very valuable for us, because we have one in affiliate link that can drive incremental revenue from just one partnership. So it's really interesting and exciting for us to have partnership with YouTubers and bloggers.
Yeah, I love that. Now, speaking of, we're constantly seeing influencers use the swipe up links and discount codes on platforms like Instagram and YouTube to help promote brands and their products. Is there any benefit? I mean, I guess we've just answered it, haven't we? Is there any benefit in using one over the other?
I think they're both good as another in a way, but it depends where they're positioned. So as I said in the story, this wipe up is a very short life. I know that some influencer can put in a highlight, but it depends how much traffic the influencer received and how many views. So what we tend to do is just differentiate this type of activity per social media. So for example, we know what works well in a YouTube video, so we will have like a link in there, but in the post we perhaps utilize a voucher code, so we can track how many times the voucher code is being used on a long term. I think we kind of like decide a campaign ahead to see what the budget it is and what's the demographics. I think YouTube got a younger demographic than Facebook perhaps, so we kind of just trying to utilize quite strategically the social media to make sure that we get the most views and engagement as well. Depends, certain influencers have more kind of with followers on the social media than the other, so we kind of just trying to utilize that at our advantage.
Absolutely. Now, I wanted to ask you, Instagram recently came out with a new feature that they might be launching in the future, and that is an affiliate marketing feature within their app. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on this, and how does that affect, agencies like you who are doing affiliate marketing externally?
I think that personally, I'm always very excited when there's something new within affiliate marketing with a really set technology of features. So I'm really curious to see how it plans out. I think it will be a good feature to have for content creators because they will have the opportunity to monetize their content. So we probably come across to more and more influencers wanting to do affiliate marketing, which is great. And it'd be good for them to be rewarded as well for their efforts. We always make sure that any affiliate or influencer or content provider, we can't be rewarded and rewarded for the work they do for us. And then I think that would be absolutely great. Affiliate marketing sub-network as well, that in the past, they like Skimlinks, they help smaller bloggers to monetize their content, and they grew so much within the industry to the point that massive prominent publications are utilizing those tools to monetize their content. So they could be potentially very good and huge. As I said, the things I'm a bit concerned about is I make sure the content creator get rewarded for it, so that kind of like Instagram doesn't take a cut of the commissions. Other things I'm a little bit worried about it is we tend to want a customer to come to our brand sites, so I'm a bit concerned of the fact that we'll just shop within Instagram and they not have the full experience of the brand. So maybe it will be a little bit detrimental for brand awareness, but it could be very good for quickly sell certain items, but not so great maybe if you want to increase the basket value. So if you want a customer to go inside, spend time in there and have a big basket and kind of be more familiar with the brand. So I'm curious to see how it plans out. Overall, we always a bit worried when in social media get too much power in a way. So we see for example, the cost of Facebook ads at the moment, that is quite expensive. So we just want to make sure that Instagram keep it fair for the brands and the content producer.
Yeah, you made some really awesome points there that I hadn't considered. So that's super interesting. We've spoken a lot about affiliate marketing and what it can do for the merchant, but I'm curious to know what things are like on the other side. So aside from earning commission, what are the kind of benefits the affiliates have themselves?
Of course, there is a monetary kind of benefits of it. So earning commissions on the back of it, but I think it's really great for niche influencer. They have the opportunity to kind of engage with communities. So if someone, for example, a vegan influencer will have chance perhaps to get more followers that like interested in the certain like lifestyle. So I feel like that is good from like almost like a social and community aspect of it. That's for the influencer in particular. So we see more influencer that they like to pick and choose the brand they work with and become a brand ambassador, and I think it's quite good to see. We also seen over the past few months as well that affiliates like change a little bit in a way that we're seeing more and more like energized discounts, which has been really good to see. So like brand kind of offer discount to a specific kind of like workforce, which is really good, or donation to specific cause. So we see it like a little bit of like useful affiliate in that sense, which it was quite good to see.
Definitely. Now, we've spent some time discussing the ins and outs of affiliate marketing. How can a business tell if this is right for them?
I think there is a little bit of prejudice about, like positive prejudice about affiliate, that the ROI is great and then it is cost effective, but of course it doesn't work for every brand or every product. So what we look into when the ideal affiliate client for us, it is a client, a brand that have a well-formed site. So I think SEO is really important. It's really important the site is responsive, it's quick, they have got useful content, got good categories, a good selections of products. Those are the sites that they're really great to work with, because ultimately we try as an acquisition channel affiliate is to drive more traffic on the site, but obviously the customer has to have good experience to convert. So those are very key aspects to keep in consideration. We also need the sites to have a variety of product, to have and then there's be interested in engaging in a good stock level as well, because same again, we can drive lots of traffic on the site, but if there are not many products, the customer will bounce back and then perhaps don't come back. So we need something that the customer can actually purchase, where the customer can go and purchase and browse around and perhaps buy more products and come back. We also need the site to be a little bit more established, because sometimes affiliate works on the back of other traffic, because we can engage customer that navigates away. So we need a good level of brand awareness in order to function. I think those are like key aspects as well.
Amazing. Now, Virginia, before we wrap things up, I want to know, what are your future predictions for affiliate marketing?
I think the biggest talk in the industry, it is about like cookieless tracking and cookies. That's something that we've been kind of like discussing for the past couple of years, but more and more like network that track affiliate have been kind of implementing plans. So I think we will eventually move away from a cookieless from cookie tracking to be cookieless, which I think is great, because we will have responses on browser blocking the cookies. So I think it's something that will be 2021 will be the year where we kind of like overcome that blockers. I also see more and more publication working on affiliate basis. For a similar reason, there will also have blockers that block kind of traditional advertisement in a way. So we feel that affiliate could be a good opportunity for those sites that maybe lost a little bit of like investment in traditional media to utilize affiliate to monetize the content. As I said, when we have a product review on a site, it stays there, and then for the publication, they can really generate conversion for a few years, which is good to see. And then finally, I think there will be more and more technology and tech affiliate, not just the traditional voucher cashback site, comparison site, etc., but more kind of like tools that will help to convert. So, and then the benefit of it, so we will have more and more like technology that perhaps will help us to spot any voucher code fraud, but also to engage with the customer that's navigating away, and then improve overall the customer journey. And then it will be done on a CPA basis, which will be really good for brands. They didn't have to invest a huge budget for a tool that but they can just pay if it works. So those are my predictions.
How exciting. We'll have to wait and see if any of those come true over the next couple of years. Well, that's all we've got time today. Thank you so much for joining me, Virginia. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or follow us if you're listening on Spotify. For the full rundown on affiliate marketing and our interview today, be sure to head over to the Giraffe social media blog for a recap. We've been Giraffe Social Media. You've been amazing. We'll see you next time.